Red Light Radio. This is Juanine here, and I am your host. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. This is a beautiful day to get some insight on believing in what we see. I'm telling you, all day long, there's things that happen in our lives that we don't understand exactly why they happen, but the key is to not be moved by the circumstances that come up in our life. We have to continue to press on no matter what. No matter what it is, you always have to seek for a higher perspective of what's going on. Because if we get so lost and caught up in just what we see, we may never move forward and progress. And that's personally how I believe some of us get old and die, because we get caught up in just these loops that we go around over and over and over again. But how do we break out of these loops? We start to do something different. We look for another angle. If we're going through the same things over and over and over again, it may be that's because there's something in that loop that we need to gain a lesson from. And once we gain that lesson, we move forward. That's what Chakra Light is about. Chakra Light is a network that's dedicated to bridging the gaps of abundance, creativity, and knowledge through chakra awareness and balancing. Our lives are made up of so many different factors. And when we're not feeling good, that's an imbalance in our life. And the chakras, they're energy centers within our body that gives us a telltale sign of imbalances or when we're balanced. When you feel great, that's how you know you're balanced. Just like a puzzle or a tree or your family, there are many different parts to make up that whole. Likewise for us as individuals, we have many parts to us that makes us a whole. We have a spirit, we have a physical body. And within both of them, we have parts. Your body has organs and bones and muscles and tendons. And so does our spirit. Our spirit has energy and circuits and electricity and all kinds of different things that make up our spirit. When we combine these two and all the other facets, it makes us whole. Chakra Light, we break down small little bits and pieces to understand how one part connects to the other so that we can become a balanced whole, not just individually, but collectively, which is why we bring on all kinds of awesome people to share their insight, because their insight is going to connect with you. And it has to do with your ability to be vocal and speak your truth. The sixth chakra is your third eye chakra, which is what we're dealing with today. Oh yeah. The color is dark blue or indigo. And this has to do with your third eye, your ability to see things that are beyond what your physical eyes see. So this has to do with your feeling of things, being able to feel your way through life, or even seeing spirits or energy. The seventh chakra that we deal with on Chakra Light is your crown chakra. This chakra is, the color is purple or white violet. This has to do with your spiritual enlightenment, your ability to connect with a higher purpose. Today, we have a special guest on the show. Her name is Miss Jerry. Miss Jerry is amazing. We have been chopping it up today, and she has some really, really great insight on just her experiences. So how we're going to help each other balance today with our third eye chakra, which is located on your forehead, the colors that indigo, the light blue. We're just going to share experiences. How many times have you felt something or seen something or had a thought about something and you didn't want to share it because you thought people would talk about you or make you feel weird, or you thought it was odd? Maybe you thought you were crazy. You know, on Chakra Light, it's all about taking down the borders, taking down the judgment, and say, hey, you know what? I've had that experience too. And if you haven't had the exact same experience, there's someone that comes on this show that I'm sure you can relate to. But today we're going to be talking about the weird stuff, you know, the quote unquote weird stuff that most people call weird. But many of us see things and we just don't even recognize it, or we kind of push it to the back of our head, push it to the back of our dreams, push it to the back of our feelings. Miss Jerry, hi. I'm so glad that you're here. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm absolutely amazing. I'm grateful. I'm productive. I'm excited. I'm so I'm ready for success. That's how I am. So,
And that is beautiful. We all should feel that way.
It's a process. It's definitely a choice every day that I make to be like this. Things happen every day and we don't always want to choose it, but I always feel better when I choose a higher perspective and how I'm going to feel. Can you take that?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, I can.
So let's just get into our third eye today and some experiences. So you were kind